Hello and welcome back. We're going to start number 20 on the spring 2010 final exam. So let's consider the following argument. Some biology majors graduate with honors. Chris is a biology major. Chris graduates with honors. The argument is an example of, and we have 5 different types of arguments. We have direct and indirect reasonings. Both are deductive types. We have a logical fallacy, which in parentheses we actually state is a mistake in reasoning. We have inductive reasoning, and then reasoning by transitivity. Now, sometimes when you're seeing these problems, usually they're very basic, and that you should be able to see right away whether it's direct or indirect, and then even possibly transitivity. Now, when it's transitivity, you should see a bunch of if-thens, which we don't, because transitivity it's kind of like a domino effect. You need like an if, then another if, then a then. We don't actually have that, so it's probably not going to be transitivity. You see the sum, a quantifier here. Now, the ones that we've worked in class, you didn't really see a sum or any well, maybe you saw all, but sum we didn't really see that much. So yeah, maybe it's direct and indirect. We're not sure yet. Or it still could be one of these two as well. So the way that I'm going to work with sum is to use some circles to represent what's going on. So let's take, and you may or may not have done this in class, and that's okay though. Hopefully you understand what's going on. Let's take the circle of biology majors, or biology graduates. Okay. So anyone that's in here is a biology graduate. Now, some of them graduate with honors. Okay, so let's kind of think of this as like a Venn diagram, I guess. So then you have the people who graduate with honors. Okay. So some biology majors graduate with honors, and that's true. You know, I could put some people in here just to name some. We could put like Bill and Susan and John and so on. So these represent people who not only are biology graduates, but they graduate with honors. Now, Chris is a biology major. Okay, we're going to assume that he's also, he's graduating too. So he's going to be a biology graduate. Based on just these two pieces of information, do I know whether he's in here? I mean, is just saying that he's a biology major enough to say that he's going to graduate with honors? And if you set it up like this, hopefully you can see that that's not the case. I mean, Chris could be here, or Chris can be here. We don't know, and we just don't have enough information. So and it's because of this word sum here. Now, if I had said all biology majors graduate with honors, and Chris is a biology major, then yes, then he would be graduating with honors because I just said all. But I don't. I said some. And that's the problem with this. And it's because I don't know where to put Chris. So, if I put Chris here, have I satisfied my two premises? Yeah. Some biology majors graduate with honors. Here they are. Chris is a biology major. Here it is. I'm not violating any of these two conditions up here. My conclusion, Chris graduates with honors. Well, no, he's not in here. He's not over here. So this is false. Okay? Meaning, and remember, an argument is invalid when you satisfy your premises, but it doesn't force this conclusion. So just because I satisfied these two, this conclusion may not actually be true. And here's my example right here, putting Chris over here, which means this ends up being a logical fallacy.